Today we're talking about using business credit to buy and hold real estate. Whether you're holding, whether you're flipping, having access to business credit allows you to do more, and it allows you to do it safely. So what we've been doing is we've been documenting my good friend Eddie. He's also one of my clients. We've been documenting his journey in purchasing real estate and flipping it. He's flipped over 35 houses, and he's been using business credit so that he could actually do more of it. So Eddie, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, bro.
For allowing us to, show everyone these houses that you've been flipping and how you've been using business credit to do that. Can you tell us what was the biggest challenge you had on this property so far?
Well, this was a unique challenge to me. I've never come across this. I got this house at a very cheap price because it came with a family member squatter who legally had rights here. And as a humanitarian, I didn't want to just kick him out. His life was going downhill. So we let him stay here for about 2.5 months for free. And he allowed us to start the remodeling process while he was here.
Wow, this room is just so open and beautiful compared to the way that it was.
I don't know if you remember the details because it was months ago, but this ceiling, it had that 1990s look with the cabinets right here. We had to dredge all that up. There was a big hole. There was some wires. We had to rewire stuff.
This kitchen is really going to help sell this house, especially when you look out the back here and how you have just the whole pool area and this forest over here, or what looks like beautiful green trees. Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful dining area.
I went a little high end on the lights. Each one of these lights, I think that one was like $250. That one was like $180. This one was like $100. And usually I do that because in a house like this, you don't want to go cheap in the kitchen. You want to have like the most modern looking stuff. It's aesthetically pleasing. It matches the decor.
So in this room, how many of the items or the contractors, the vendors that you used for like your different appliances, how much of all of that did you use business credit for?
So all of the appliances were definitely used from business credit.
Okay.
These I purchased used from a vendor in Tampa. And the good thing is I don't get a chance to test them. He brings them over and he goes, see, it's cold, it works, but I don't plug it in right there and see if it works. And in the event that I call him a couple days later and say, hey, we plugged them in, they're not working. And he says, well, too late. I don't know what to tell you. I have chargeback protection. So that made me feel confident.
So Eddie's saying that because he's getting these appliances at a really, really good deal, he's using his credit card. Let's say that you're using any different vendor. If you use a business credit card, you can do what's called chargeback. Chargeback means calling the credit card company and having the credit card company reverse the transaction so that the granite vendor or the roof vendor, or in this case, the appliance vendor, that they actually live up to their word. And come in the comment section and let us know if you've ever worked with a contractor that did not live up to their word and how great it would be to have asset protection. Wow, so this looks like all of the floor in here was replaced. I really like the living room. Looks like the living room came out really well.
It's pretty spacious. Normally on one of these projects, I would try to fit in an extra bedroom with this L-type
setup.
Yeah, but this is too much of an open space. It's a great living room. We replaced everything except for the baseboards. These baseboards, if you look back on the previous video, they were brown.
Yeah.
So we had to prime them and spray them and do all that. All the doors were brown, which is totally 90s.
This has been transformed, and I like how you have this view where even in this part of the house, you also get to see the back part of the house.
Yeah.
You get to see the pool. That is definitely a Florida vibe.
Breathes a lot more natural light, just feels better. And so we did all new LVT, all new sockets. I changed the locks. I did new vents, new lights. We also scraped the ceiling and retextured it and repainted it. So we did all that in about 2 weeks.
Oh, the poop room. Wow, it's also been very transformed.
I could not even walk in this room before. I had to put my shirt over my face. It was bad.
Yeah, this carpet feels like a really nice, thick, luscious carpet. I like it because now I can breathe in here.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a step forward. Wow, this really has been transformed. I love the glass work.
Yeah, we had a custom glass guy come in, did a great job. Now, I don't know if you noticed that the tile looks all new. That's actually a special type of shower paint. It's like airplane paint. You can use it for years and it won't wear off. We did the same thing here. We taped everything off and just sprayed it instead of, because this was like a 90s pink tub, or it was just really ugly and outdated.
That's an amazing tip. That is an incredible tip. So you were able to make all the tiles look the same, the tub look the same by using that special type of shower paint. Write that down in your notebooks, guys.
These are my custom mirrors. We got these at a yard sale for $10 for both of them. And I actually spray painted them and just did these scratches with sandpaper.
Wow.
That looks like something you would buy at like a vintage store.
Yeah.
Just you get creative on certain projects and save.
Yeah, that is really cool. I'm kind of curious to know, what was the total amount that you spent, a total amount of business credit that you used for this house?
I don't have all the numbers right now.
Just if you had to estimate.
I know at least $6,000.
$6,000.
There's some more charges that are pending, and we're figuring out which way to handle it between the cabinet shop and my account.
Okay.
But yeah, at least.
And this is what allows you to do multiple projects all at the same time, is because you have, and so how much cash back would you anticipate you're getting? I know you haven't got it all yet, but how much cash back would you get just from doing this project?
I estimate probably at least $450, $500 back.
So $500 back. So guys, when you're using a business credit card, you get cash back. What does cash back mean? They want to incentivize you to use the business credit card, to spend it. So Eddie was able to use his business credit card for $6,000 worth of the different things, like the appliances, the granite, etc., that he was putting in here. And from that, he's going to get around $500 cash back.
Yeah, so in this room, we kept a uniform, same paint. We've replaced the fan, carpet.
Eddie!
Surprise, motherfucker.
So is this where the squatter was?
He didn't almost give me a heart attack, man. Yeah, no, he was in this room. Then he moved to the big bedroom where the dogs were, and then we started renovating the kitchen. He went to this room.
Well, if you've ever had a squatter, come into the comment section and let us know about it. And also, if you like the video so far, go ahead and subscribe to our channel.
So in this bathroom, we kept it pretty uniform. I didn't do the scratch technique on this one. I just bought a mirror. Same lights, brand new toilet, toilet paper holder and stuff. We sprayed this tub and this wall. Replace some of the hardware. Bada bing, bada boom. Done deal.
All right, so Eddie, I love the pool. I love this back area and in normal Florida style. So this back deck, I like how this has access to the dining room as well as the kitchen and the living room, and yet you're out here on your back patio area. This is a quintessential Florida home.
What I like about this house, this specific model, is that, if you have distant family or relatives that come and stay, they can get access to the pool without interrupting you in the kitchen. You can come out to the pool without interrupting them. They can have their own little fan. It's almost like a split floor plan.
For people that are not from Florida, a lanai is this screened in area over the top that keeps the bugs out. So this, I'm assuming this is going to be a lot more lucrative for a family that wants to have that lanai, especially a Florida family that knows what a lanai is. So let's talk a little bit about the numbers of this house, Eddie. How much you bought it for? What were the repair costs and the after repair value?
So I don't have all the details with all the repairs. I'm still waiting for some of the reports from the different vendors to come in and payroll with workers and stuff. But I know it is under $45,000 total. I paid $235 for this house, and we currently have a contract for $385.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome. So from the outside to the curb to the kitchen being redone, all the carpets and all the floors being redone, and especially in the master bathroom or the master bedroom, removing all of the animal smell and everything that was in there. Like, this house is so transformed. I think out of the houses that we've looked at so far, this one, the transformation has really been the biggest. And one of the best things is how you were able to do it for so little. Like the overall flip was not that expensive. Like, a lot of people are spending double, triple, quadruple on just things like mirrors or appliances. And so you gave a very high-end feel here with a beautiful Florida a behind the home experience, as well as inside modern, that big feel with the Florida great room with the high ceilings. And you were able to do it on a budget and have it all look like brand new things like the appliances and so on. So I think you did a really, really good job on this, and especially the pool area really, really sells this home. You did a great job, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.